Hey, it's Andy with Reverb, and today I want to talk about spring reverb pedals. You're probably familiar with that spring tank in the back of your combo amp or a digital emulation on your pedal board. But there are a few companies just crazy enough to put an actual spring tank in a pedal format. We've gathered up 4 spring reverb pedals designed for your pedal board that you could find right here on Reverb. And you'll find that they all offer something completely unique in terms of tone, springiness, and functionality. The White Whale from Crazy Tube Circuits is another high-quality build straight out of Greece. It has an actual 3-spring tank inside, and not only gives you different kinds of voicings with dwell, mix, and tone controls for the reverb, but a separate foot-switchable tremolo section, which goes after those classic brown and black face Fender-style trem tones. Plus you have a master output volume for both the reverb and trem, which gives you a nice clean boost to push your amp further. Of course, the main issue with having a spring tank on your board is that those springs are susceptible to vibrations, even when you're not stepping on the pedal. Well, Danelectro in the early 2000s embraced this and actually put a kick pad on their Spring King pedal. The controls are input volume, tone, and reverb mix, and a lot of the times it just sounds great when you crank up all 3 of these controls. In contrast to the Spring King, the Orion from Spaceman is a high-quality, compact, analog spring pedal with proper isolation built in, so you could step on the pedal and not hear any of that splash. Plus it has soft true bypass switching, so you'll never get any of that spring clang unless you really kick the pedal. The Orion gives you every control you can ask for in a spring reverb pedal, like blend, tone, dwell, which is that signal being sent to the springs, and output volume, so you could actually get quite a bit of boost going into your amplifier. taking a slightly different approach but still using spring tanks is the Anasounds Element. The spring tanks, aptly named the good, the bad, and the ugly, can give you a wide range of decay times and different characteristics, whether you want short and splashy or long and smooth like a Fender Twin Reverb. The pedal that actually ends up on your board is a nice compact design with 2-band EQ, reverb output level, and the wet-dry mix. Let's start off with their shortest tank, which actually has a pretty big sound considering its size. I'll also use that toggle switch to get a bit more grit, and it sounds great matched with an overdrive pedal. The medium tank is well-rounded because you could still get some classic surfy drip sounds, but it's also a smoother decay being a longer tank. And here's the longest tank, which easily rivals any classic Fender tube amp. I'm also going to play around with that toggle switch to get some extra drip since it's a longer tank and it has a smoother decay. Well, there's some great examples of analog spring reverb in pedal form. And of course, you can find all of these mentioned today right here on Reverb. Thanks for watching.